To your manager. Thank you.
Hold on.
So first when I called my phone number, it took forever to go through. Then it did something weird and wanted me to go talk to some guy with the same phone number, said his name was Mike, and to leave a message. Called himself a manager of some kind. And I called the same number back, and now some lady's telling me I can't make an appointment for my daughter, who's 17, and I filled the paperwork out, and she's saying I'm not her contact. There was a lady who really creeped me out there, who's my daughter's counselor, who I'm really feeling really uncomfortable. This is making me extremely uncomfortable, and I want to talk to a manager, and I want to ask her what law she's quoting, because I don't think she's got one. And so they're going to make me wait a real long time, and then they're going to tell me they don't have a law that they're following. And I've got the video, and I'm going to share it public.
It's going to be a few more minutes. She's on the phone, and while you were on hold, we both looked at the papers.
Okay, can you tell me what law you're quoting that a 17-year-old, a mother can't make an appointment for her 17-year-old daughter that she has custody of?
Miss?
Yes.
It's been a law for I don't know how many years. It's called HIPAA.
Okay, but HIPAA laws, I'm her mother. I have legal custody of her. If you made an appointment with anybody else, you'd be in trouble, but because I'm her legal guardian, the HIPAA law is me. What are you talking about? It doesn't apply to me. I'm her legal guardian.
Well, you're her custodial guardian by the judge.
I'm her custodial guardian by the judge. What law are you referring to?
The HIPAA law. We don't have any guardianship papers on file either, so...
You don't need to have them. She's 17. She's not... What are you talking about? I don't need to prove my guardianship to you. Are you telling me that I do?
Yes, you do.
So you're saying that someone is telling you that I'm not her guardian, and you don't believe me. And that's the argument you're making. It's not that you know that you're not breaking the law right now. It's that you're going to make me go to an extra proof of proving that I'm her guardian by law?
I didn't say that.
You are saying that.
I'm telling you that because of her age, because she filled out her paperwork...
I filled out her paperwork.
It doesn't make any difference if you're the mom, the father...
Because she's 17. So you're claiming there's a law that says that when you're 17, a child can say that they can't talk to their parents for... My daughter asked me to make this appointment for her, for one.
I'm going to transfer you to Selena because...
Thank you.
Time, yeah, we're not going to get anywhere.
Yeah, because you're wrong.
Hi, Nancy. This is Selena.
Hi. I'm trying to make an appointment for my daughter who's 17 that I have legal custody of. Children are not, until they're 18, there is no such thing as a HIPAA law that says I cannot make an appointment for my daughter. And I did fill out, there is paperwork there that I filled out that I am the contact. So you guys are wrong on that level. And
at the age of 15, they can and can't say who gets information on them.
For a regular appointment, I think that what type of appointments? What type of appointments does that apply to?
It's across the board. 15 years
Okay, so
old,
she's 17, and we have filled out paperwork since then. In fact, it was like, what, 6 months ago I filled out paperwork for her?
Filled out June 10th of 20, and she signed it.
Because I was sitting next to her and I had her sign it. What do you...
Have her come in here and fix it.
Why would you ever have... Is this what you do with every parent? Is this what you do with every parent when they call to make an appointment for their child? Because I have never heard of this before. She asked me to call and make an... I am recording this and I am going to share this, but I have never heard of this before. And your name is what?
I'm Selena.
You're Selena.
So technically you're not... I mean, you don't even acknowledge... You can't acknowledge that they're even a patient, technically.
It's my daughter. She's 17. I am her legal guardian, and she is under my OHP insurance. You can look that up.
Totally understand what you're saying, but...
There is no law that says a parent cannot... There is no law that says I cannot make an appointment for my daughter, and you do have paperwork with my name on it. And she already said I'm an emergency contact. And I'm positive that you're breaking... I am positive that you are breaking the law right now by denying access to appointments that is legal that I'm allowed to make. You are not allowing access to a doctor's appointment that I'm legally allowed to make for my daughter.
Let me put you on hold just a second.
Oh no, are you okay, Mom?
Yes.
Oh, I hope it wasn't something you really liked.
It was just one of those casserole dishes.
Oh, those are kind of expensive.
This is my casserole. I have them. They weren't supported. It is. I bet it was the one that went to Mr.
Only an extra lid now.
I bet two. All I was doing was really, oh, paper towel.
Man, those things blow up. They really blow up.
Yeah.
Just a little bit. Right there. And then it looks like there might be some bits in it.
Oh, yeah. I'll put it in a paper bag. And that'll be that. That was a loud thing. Scared me too.
All of us.
Dad's still in bed.
Yeah, slept right through it, didn't he?
I don't want anybody walking out here in bare feet, though.
The only thing I've ever heard of that law applying to, the HIPAA law with an actual guardian, is the pregnancy thing. And being able to take pregnancy, you know, keeping that information quiet from your parents.
So what are you waiting on?
She's saying it's all across the board from the time they're 15. Anything they want to keep quiet from their parent. I've never heard of that in my entire life.
Huh.
Have you?
That's why they can have, like you said, the pregnancy and...
No, but that's the only thing I've ever heard it apply to.
Uh-huh.
I don't think it applies to anything else.
But, I mean, you're not asking for information.
I'm asking to make a freaking appointment. And she's like, no, you can't. I've never heard of that. And I've called a million times, Mom, and made appointments. This is new. Something's going on. And it has to do with that stupid counselor of hers who gave me the creeps. Remember I told you?
Oh.
I just know that's what it has to be about because that's the only thing that's happened. And she ain't gonna, she already pissed me off once, trust me. That ain't gonna fly. She's a little creeper, and this proves it right here.
Well, you have no evidence of it.
Mom, no, but it's the only logical explanation. I'm not saying that on the phone. I'm not saying that on the phone, but I'm saying I could get some evidence right about now. Because that's the only logical explanation. I can get those records. She can't hide those records from me. She's wrong. And if I find out that's what happened, then I'm 100% right that she needs to lose her license. She has no business. That's too involved. That's too involved. Too personal. You do not know what you're talking about, lady, and you got too involved, and you made it too personal, and that's a problem. And then you were wrong. You judged wrong. That's why you shouldn't be doing stuff like that.
Hello?
Hi.
Hi, this is Sarah, the clinic manager.
Hi. Not Selena then? Not the same person I was talking to? Okay.
No, so Selena, she came back and she kind of filled me in a little bit. And so I do apologize for, it sounds like there's a little bit of confusion that's kind of going on.
Yes.
And so, we understand your side, and especially as being a mom, I totally can get and understand how you're feeling.
Well, what I'm saying is, a few months ago I called and made an appointment for my daughter, and I had no trouble. So what's going on? Why would it have changed from a few months ago?
And I'm not sure who you had spoken with. Maybe it was a different person that had answered the phone, and maybe she wasn't. What the confusion is that after the age of 14, when a patient fills out their paperwork, and it's policy, so it's not something that,
I filled out her paperwork.
Anybody.
I filled out her paperwork. I'm the last one who took her there, and I filled out her paperwork. So I don't see what's your point. And it's my OHP. I took her there. I'm trying to make an appointment that she asked me to make for her because she can't get her refills. And she said, Mom, I keep forgetting to make this appointment. Just yesterday, she asked me to make this appointment. I have never heard of this in my life. And I'm trying to explain to you that the HIPAA law does not apply to legal guardians. It applies to other people who aren't their legal guardians. And the only time I've ever heard of it apply in that way for privacy is about like a pregnancy issue. Which is not the issue. I'm just trying to make an appointment. I'm not trying to get information. I'm trying to make an appointment. That is not what the HIPAA law applies to.
What is her last name?
Hamilton.
Hamilton with an H?
Yes. Like the president.
And then what is her first name?
Mine is Nancy.
No, hers.
Oh, Asia. Like the continent.
Okay. So I just want to get into her chart. It's harder to...
She said I'm down as an emergency contact, but so that should have been, personally that should have been enough. But obviously maybe somebody just didn't fill the paperwork in or when they did the chart, but I'm the one who filled that out. So I don't understand why there would even be a problem.
Because we keep the paper that you sent out. So maybe, I don't know, maybe the misunderstanding stuff, like where you put your name, you put it just in emergency contact, not in the spot where it says
contact or something? Yeah, maybe I just put my parents...
Yeah.
Parents, we all live in the same house, so I live with my parents, so I could have just spaced it. I don't know. But the thing is, I just called a couple months ago and I've done this and I didn't have any issues. So I'm just like, what is going on?
Yeah. So let me find her paperwork really quick, just so I can, because I know what they told me, but I didn't see it myself.
Okay.
So let me put you on hold really quick so I can see exactly what they're talking about.
Okay.
And then I can see exactly what we need to do. Hold on a second.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, so after reviewing some of the notes, it does look like I need to speak with Asia to be able to do anything further.
Okay, well that tells me something is been put in the chart that makes you feel that way, and that means something makes me feel uncomfortable. So someone has gone in there with her and made her do something
No,
that's just really awkward.
anything like that at all.
Well, I mean, a person should have access to make an appointment for their daughter. You're denying me access to health care for my daughter right now because you want to talk to my 17-year-old daughter.
But after the age of 14, the patient can consent to their own mental
Yeah, and I've been in there way, way, way more times since the time she was 14. And I'm telling you, I am the one who filled out the paperwork, and that doesn't make any sense.
now. So before the age of 14, I can understand. But after the age of 14, that is the HIPAA.
The HIPAA law says parents cannot make cannot have access to make appointments for their children, their legal children, and they're denied access for health care for their children after the age of 14, even though they're legal guardians. I don't think it says that. I'm going to be honest with you that I don't think it says that. And I'm the one who filled out the paperwork. And I think you're saying there's a spot in there that you're going to have to... I think that the parent overrides...
Not after the age of 14.
Okay, well, I have recorded this conversation, and we will talk about the purposes for the HIPAA law and what it actually is for, and I will get back to you. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. It is not for that purpose. In fact, they made it even worse. They didn't make it better, they made it worse. They made it even easier to access, not harder.
Well, just put that on your list of things to